Hey, what's up everybody, Eternal Fire here, and today I want to answer the main question I get on my Prot Warrior videos, and that's how to maximize DPS as a Prot Warrior. So basically what I'm going to show you how to do is your burst. I'm going to show you how I do my burst. This is obviously my opinion, and how to maximize DPS. And the thing with this setup is used correctly, whether you're doing dungeons or raiding, you're going to have this burst up all the time, and you want to maximize on that and use them together. So first, let's take a look at the legendaries. The best legendaries that you can use for DPS is your legendary gloves, which I don't have, which increases the damage of your shield slam and thunderclap whenever you devastate. Also generates more rage, which is always a plus. And then Thunder God's Vigor is a huge DPS increase because your thunderclap reduces the cooldown on demoralizing shout by 3 seconds for every target that you hit. So if you're doing a large AoE pack in, say, a Mythic Plus dungeon, you can be resetting the cooldown on demoralizing shout very quickly. Another legendary worth mentioning is Sifuz's Secret. It's basically like having a mini Bloodlust for 8 seconds. I have it right here. You run faster, and then you get a really nice haste buff. But I recommend using the gloves if you have them, and then the belt as well. So those are the legendaries I recommend using, either one of those three, or either two of those three. And then you want to have as close to 30% haste as possible, and as much mastery as you can get after that. We're going to look at the talents. For the greatest DPS increase, you want to go with Warbringer. We're worried about doing damage here, not AO or CC. So that's going to be your greatest DPS increase. We're going to go with Avatar, Devastator, Booming Voice, and Anger Management. And the reason we like Thunder God's Vigor with Booming Voice is because Booming Voice is now a DPS cooldown, giving you 25% damage increase for the duration of Demoralizing Shout. And then Anger Management, every 10 rage you spend, reduces the remaining cooldown on Battle Cry. And for our damage spec, that's really what we're worried about. Battle Cry and Demoralizing Shout by 1 second. So the more rage you blow through, the faster you're going to have your DPS cooldowns back up. And then Devastator, we're obviously using, because it's the greatest damage increase plus rage generation increase. And you just want to make sure that you have a weak aura swing timer, so you can time your weak aura swings, your swing timer with using Revenge and Thunderclap, because with Devastator, your white attacks, Revenge and Thunderclap, have a chance of resetting Shield Slam. So you don't want to overlap a Revenge with your white hit and then miss out on the potential for another proc of Shield Slam. So what I do is I macro Battle Cry, Avatar, Demoralizing Shout, and my trinket, which is Fel Oiled Infernal Machine. It's not really a big deal. I don't have too many great DPS trinkets that I love. You could use whatever you want, though. You could use the Memento. You can pick what you like. And then I just have a Strength Mastery trinket to go with that. So I macro that with my DPS cooldowns as well. So basically what it's going to look like is I'm going to pre-pot. I'm using haste food in a strength flask as well. That's what I raid with. That's what I do dungeons with. I don't go for stamina flasks at all. So we're going to use Potion of the Old War before we pull, and then I'm going to charge, and while I'm charging, I'm going to pop Shield Block, because Shield Block buffs the damage of your Shield Slam. So you're going to pre-pot, charge in, Thunder Block. You're going to Shield Block, and then you're going to pop your cooldowns, and you're going to Shield Slam. And in a perfect world, you white hit as soon as you Shield Slam, and you get another proc of Shield Slam. So let's take a look at what this looks like. So we're going to pre-pot, and basically now we're just going to sit here and wait for another proc of Shield Slam. And as you can see, we're DPSing well over in the millions right now. And we're just going to be praying for Shield Slam procs, and I'm actually not getting that many, so that's just the luck of the draw. There's nothing you can do about that. Just try and time your swing timer here with your Shield Slams, or with your Thunderclap and Revenge. So as you can see, we're not getting too many procs at all. That's okay. We're still doing a lot of damage. And as you can see, you already have Battle Cry back up, and you see the cooldown reducing, and if you're ignoring pain, they're going to come up even faster. And what I just did there wrong was I popped those without Shield Block or Shield Slam being up, and that's something you want to avoid doing. So I popped both of those before these were up, so I basically sat there and just wasted some of the cooldown, which is something you want to absolutely avoid. So as you can see here, I've gotten a really bad rotation, of kind of a bad start, and I'm still at 550k DPS, which is very decent. And that is how you burst as a Prot warrior. That's how you do it. That's it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to pop shield block, pop the cooldowns, and then we're going to open our burst again. And as you can see, we got a nice proc, another nice proc, and we're just DPSing away. That is how you maximize DPS as a Prot warrior. Now the procs are coming big time. But yeah, so those are the 3 legendaries: Sifu's Thunder God's Vigor, the legendary bracers, it's like Kakushans or something like that. And then this is the build you want to have: Warbringer, Avatar, Devastator, Booming Voice, Anger Management. Have your haste as close to or above 30, really. I've heard people say that they push for higher than 30% haste, which honestly I think makes sense and is fine. It's a very spammy build, but you just want to be timing Battle Cry and Demoralizing Shout together when Shield Block and Shield Slam are available, and then you want to use your swing timer with Revenge and Thunderclap and use them accordingly, so you can maximize on the chance of proccing Shield Slam. And that's how you maximize DPS as a Prot warrior, guys. If you do this correctly, you're going to have Battle Cry and Demoralizing Shout up together all the time, and then when you use your macro and you get, you know, Avatar off cooldown, it's just a plus. So don't forget to pre-pot, don't forget to re-pot. I can't tell you how many times I tell that to people in my guild. It's ridiculous. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you found this helpful and it kind of gave you some clarification on how to maximize DPS as a Prot warrior. I'm going to put my Warcraft logs in the description so you can check out how I do on Heroic Nighthold. If you guys like this video, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.